Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that has sparked controversy and debate for decades. Have there been World Cups that were rigged? From questionable refereeing decisions to allegations of corruption, we'll analyze the most controversial cases in World Cup history. Join us on this journey full of mystery and suspense. Football is the most popular sport in the world, and the World Cup is its biggest stage. But what happens when passion and money mix? Rumors about match fixing in the World Cup have been around almost as long as the tournament itself. For some, these theories are just myths. But for others, there is evidence that suggests certain matches have been manipulated to favor specific teams. Our first case takes us to 1934, when Italy hosted the second World Cup in history. Under Benito Mussolini's regime, Italy was determined to win at all costs. It has been speculated that the referees were pressured to favor the home team, allowing Italy to advance and eventually win the tournament. Suspicions grew when, in crucial matches, the referees made questionable decisions that harmed Italy's rivals. Although it has never been proven, many believe that the 1934 World Cup was rigged. One of the most controversial matches was Italy's quarterfinal against Spain, which ended in a draw and required a replay. In both matches, Spain's players and fans claimed that the referees were biased. In the semi-final against Austria, another contentious game, Italy won 1-0. Critics argued that the referees ignored fouls committed by the Italian players. Mussolini's influence over the tournament was significant. He saw the World Cup as an opportunity to showcase Italy's strength and unity under his fascist regime. In the final, Italy faced Czechoslovakia and won 2-1 in extra time. The victory was celebrated as a triumph for Mussolini's Italy. The 1934 World Cup remains one of the most debated tournaments in football history, with many still questioning the legitimacy of Italy's victory. Segment 3, Argentina, 1978. The 1978 FIFA World Cup, held in Argentina, was a tournament that would go down in history not just for the football played, but for the political undertones that surrounded it. This World Cup was unique not only because of the intense matches and passionate fans, but also due to the dark cloud of controversy that loomed over it. The 1978 World Cup in Argentina is another tournament surrounded by controversy. The political climate in Argentina at the time was tense and fraught with fear. The country was under the rule of a military dictatorship, which had come to power through a coup d'état in 1976. This regime was known for its brutal repression and human rights abuses, and it sought to use the World Cup as a means to gain legitimacy and distract the populace from the ongoing political turmoil. Under a military dictatorship, Argentina sought a victory that would legitimize its regime. The government saw the World Cup as an opportunity to showcase Argentina on the world stage and to foster a sense of national pride. The junta invested heavily in the tournament, building new stadiums and infrastructure, and ensuring that the event would be a grand spectacle. However, behind the scenes there were whispers and allegations of manipulation and corruption. One of the most questioned matches was the encounter between Argentina and Peru. This match has become infamous in the annals of World Cup history due to the circumstances surrounding it. Argentina needed to win by a large goal difference to advance to the final, a task that seemed daunting given the competitive nature of the tournament. The pressure was immense, and the stakes were incredibly high. The match took place on June 21, 1978 in Rosario. From the outset, it was clear that Argentina was playing with an intensity and determination that was unmatched. The team attacked relentlessly, and the goals started to pour in. By the end of the match, Argentina had secured a stunning 6-0 victory over Peru, a result that shocked many and raised eyebrows around the world. Surprisingly, Argentina won 6-0, a result that many consider suspicious. The ease with which Argentina dismantled the Peruvian defense led to widespread speculation and accusations of foul play. Critics and observers began to question the integrity of the match, suggesting that such a lopsided result was too good to be true. Theories and rumors began to circulate, casting a shadow over Argentina's triumph. It has been speculated that the Argentine government negotiated with the Peruvian military to secure the victory. According to some accounts, there were backroom deals and clandestine meetings between officials from both countries. the Argentine junta allegedly offered economic aid and other incentives to the Peruvian government in exchange for ensuring that their team would not put up a strong resistance. These allegations have never been conclusively proven, but they have persisted over the years, adding to the mystique and controversy of the 1978 World Cup. The match between Argentina and Peru remains one of the most debated and scrutinized games in the history of the tournament. The 1978 World Cup is remembered not just for the football, but for the political intrigue and the questions it raised about the intersection of sports and politics. It serves as a reminder of how the beautiful game can sometimes be overshadowed by the darker aspects of human nature and the machinations of those in power. Despite the controversy, Argentina's victory in the tournament is still celebrated by many as a moment of national pride and sporting achievement. The final match of the 1978 World Cup saw Argentina face off against the Netherlands. Held at the Estadio Monumental in Buenos Aires on June 25, 1978, the atmosphere was electric. The match was fiercely contested, with both teams displaying skill and determination. After a tense 90 minutes, the game went into extra time. In extra time, Argentina managed to score 2 more goals, securing a 3-1 victory and claiming their first World Cup title. The victory was met with jubilation across Argentina, with fans celebrating in the streets. For the military regime, it was a moment of triumph that they hoped would bolster their image both domestically and internationally. The celebrations were grand, with a massive parade held in Buenos Aires to honor the victorious team. The players were hailed as national heroes, and the World Cup win was seen as a unifying moment for the country. However, the shadow of the political situation and the allegations of match-fixing continued to linger. The 1978 World Cup remains a complex chapter in football history. It was a tournament that showcased the beauty and passion of the sport, but also highlighted the ways in which politics can influence and overshadow athletic achievements. The legacy of the 1978 World Cup is one of both pride and controversy, a reminder of the dual nature of sports as both a source of joy and a tool for political agendas. Segment 4. France, 1998. Another World Cup that has sparked rumors of match-fixing is the 1998 tournament in France. This tournament was highly anticipated, with fans from all over the world flocking to the beautiful stadiums across France. The atmosphere was electric, and the competition fierce, as 32 teams battled it out for the ultimate prize in football. The host nation, France, had a strong team and managed to reach the final, where they faced the formidable Brazil. The final match was held at the Stade de France in Saint-Denis, a venue that had seen many historic moments in sports. The excitement was palpable as fans eagerly awaited the showdown between these two football giants. But what caught everyone's attention was the health of Ronaldo, the Brazilian star, who seemed to be out of shape during the match. Ronaldo, who had been in sensational form throughout the tournament, appeared lethargic and unwell, raising eyebrows and sparking concern among fans and commentators alike. Hours before the match, Ronaldo suffered a convulsion, but still played in the final. This incident was shrouded in mystery, with various theories emerging about what had happened to the star player. Some speculated that he had been pressured to play despite his condition, while others believed there was more to the story than met the eye. Brazil was defeated 3-0, an unexpected result that led to speculation about political and commercial pressure to ensure a French victory. The French team, led by the likes of Zinedine Zidane, who scored 2 goals in the final, celebrated their triumph, but the shadow of controversy loomed large. Many questioned whether the match had been influenced by external factors, and the debate continues to this day. The 1998 World Cup remains one of the most talked about tournaments in football history, not just for the quality of play, but for the intrigue and speculation that surrounded it. The streets of Paris were filled with jubilant fans celebrating their nation's first World Cup victory. The French team lifted the trophy amidst a sea of blue, white, and red, marking a historic moment for French football. The victory was seen as a unifying moment for the country, bringing together people from all walks of life in a shared celebration of national pride. In the aftermath of the final, interviews with players and coaches provided some insight into the events leading up to the match. Brazilian coach Mario Zagallo and his players expressed their disappointment and confusion over Ronaldo's condition, while French coach Aimé Jacquet praised his team's performance and resilience. Analysts and pundits dissected every moment of the match, trying to make sense of the unexpected outcome. Despite the controversy, Ronaldo went on to have a remarkable career, recovering from the 1998 setback to lead Brazil to victory in the 2002 World Cup. His resilience and determination became an inspiration to many, and he is remembered as one of the greatest footballers of all time. The 1998 World Cup final remains a significant chapter in his storied career, a reminder of the highs and lows that come with being a global sports icon. Today, the 1998 World Cup is remembered fondly by many, despite the controversies. Memorabilia from the tournament is cherished by collectors, and fans often reminisce about the thrilling matches and unforgettable moments. The tournament left an indelible mark on the world of football, showcasing the sport's ability to bring people together and create lasting memories. As we look back on the 1998 World Cup, we are reminded of the passion, drama, and excitement that make football the beautiful game. The tournament in France will always be remembered for its incredible matches, the rise of new stars, and the controversies that added to its mystique. It was a World Cup that had it all, and its legacy continues to resonate with football fans around the globe. The 1998 World Cup kicked off with a grand opening ceremony that showcased French culture and heritage. The official mascot, Footix, became a beloved symbol of the tournament, embodying the spirit and enthusiasm of the event. The group stage saw several thrilling matches and surprising upsets. Teams like Croatia and Nigeria emerged as dark horses, capturing the imagination of fans with their spirited performances. The group stage set the tone for an unpredictable and exciting tournament. One of the standout stories of the 1998 World Cup was Croatia's remarkable run to the semifinals. Led by the prolific striker Davor Šuker, who won the Golden Boot as the tournament's top scorer, Croatia defied expectations and made a lasting impression on the world stage. France's journey to the final was marked by several key matches and moments. The French team displayed resilience and skill, overcoming tough opponents like Italy and Croatia in the knockout stages. Their path to the final was a testament to their determination and teamwork. Zinedine Zidane's performance in the final was nothing short of legendary. His two-headed goals from corner kicks were pivotal in securing France's victory. Zidane's brilliance on the field cemented his status as one of the greatest players of his generation. The 1998 World Cup had a profound impact on football, both in France and globally. It highlighted the sport's ability to unite people and create unforgettable moments. The tournament also set new standards for organization and fan engagement, influencing future World Cups. The legacy of the 1998 World Cup endures to this day. It is remembered as a tournament that brought joy, excitement, and controversy in equal measure. The memories of France's triumph, Ronaldo's ordeal, and the emergence of new footballing stars continue to resonate with fans around the world. Segment 5, Qatar 2022. More recently, the Qatar 2022 World Cup has been embroiled in controversy even before it began. The decision to award the tournament to Qatar was met with widespread skepticism and criticism from the global community. Many questioned the transparency and integrity of the selection process, from the country's selection as host, which many believe was influenced by under-the-table deals and political maneuvering, to allegations of bribery involving high-ranking FIFA officials. The entire process has been shrouded in secrecy and suspicion. Additionally, the treatment of migrant workers in Qatar has drawn severe criticism. Reports of poor working conditions, inadequate pay, and lack of basic human rights have sparked international outrage. Human rights organizations have been vocal about the need for reform and justice for these workers. Many wonder if the tournament was awarded fairly. The fairness of the selection process has been a topic of heated debate among fans, analysts, and even former players. Some argue that the decision was purely financial, driven by Qatar's immense wealth and influence. Although no match has been played, the shadows of corruption already hang over this World Cup. The preparations have been marred by delays, budget overruns, and logistical challenges. The pressure to deliver a flawless event is immense, and the world is watching closely. The shadows of corruption are not new to the world of football, but the scale and scope of the allegations surrounding Qatar 2022 are unprecedented. The integrity of the sport is at stake, and the outcome of this tournament could have lasting implications for future World Cups. Will this be another World Cup that will go down in history as one of the most controversial? The legacy of Qatar 2022 is yet to be written, but the controversies that have plagued its journey so far will undoubtedly be a significant part of its story. Only time will tell. As the world waits in anticipation, the The hope is that the beautiful game will prevail, and the focus will shift from controversy to the incredible talent and passion that the World Cup brings to the global stage. The controversy began in 2010 when Qatar was awarded the World Cup, beating out bids from the United States, South Korea, Japan, and Australia. The decision was unexpected and led to immediate allegations of corruption and vote buying. Former FIFA president Sepp Blatter, who announced Qatar as the host, later admitted that there had been political pressure and lobbying involved in the decision-making process. The construction of the stadiums and infrastructure required for the World Cup has also been a point of contention. Reports have highlighted the harsh conditions faced by migrant workers, with many losing their lives due to unsafe working environments. Human rights organizations have launched numerous campaigns to bring attention to these issues, calling for better treatment and protection for the workers. In response to the mounting pressure, FIFA has promised reforms and greater transparency in future World Cup bidding processes. However, many remain skeptical about the effectiveness of these measures. Despite the controversies, the excitement for the World Cup remains high. Fans from around the world are eager to see their teams compete on the global stage. Qatar has also been working hard to showcase its culture and hospitality, hoping to leave a positive impression on the millions of visitors expected to attend the tournament. The outcome of Qatar 2022 will likely influence how future World Cups are organized and perceived. The world is watching closely, and the stakes have never been higher for both FIFA and Qatar. As the final preparations are underway, the hope is that the tournament will be remembered for the incredible football and not the controversies that have surrounded it. Only time will tell if Qatar 2022 will be a success or a cautionary tale for future hosts. Conclusion. Throughout history, World Cups have been a source of joy and passion, but also controversy. From questionable referee decisions to unexpected outcomes, the shadow of match fixing has loomed over the beautiful game. Although it has not been conclusively proven that any have been rigged, the rumors and suspicions continue. Theories range from political influences to financial incentives, each adding a layer of intrigue to the sport. Are these just myths, or is there some truth behind these stories? The debate remains open. What is clear is that football, with all its glory and flaws, continues to captivate millions around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the darkest theories of football. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.